Hi Virgo, and welcome to your December energy readings. I will be pulling three cards today, so there'll be three individual piles. I just wanted to explain a little bit about why I do a pick a card for the December energy, or the zodiac energy should I say. It's because I feel that because the messages are for the general collective, I feel that at least with a pick a card you can be given the option of what resonates more for you. I also have the intention set that there will be a different message in each one of the piles, so it's not an overall one message reading just for you, Virgo. So I mean, that doesn't mean that you don't or can't pick each of the piles. You can choose 1, 2 or pile 3 or all of them together, whatever you feel is right for you at the time. But I do also suggest to get an overall picture is to check your moon, rising and Venus signs as well. And I was also called to draw some cards for romance for the end of December, so it'll be at the end of this reading. There will be timestamps in the description box below for all of the readings. So let's get started. So 3 cards then please for Virgo. Okay, thank you. So pile number 1 we have Dragon's Lair. For pile number 2 we have Magic Stream, and for pile number 3 we have Solitude. So like I said, you can choose 1, 2 or all 3 of the piles. If you need some extra time, please pause the video and I will leave the video playing for a few seconds, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi pile number 1, so you chose the card of Dragon's Lair. It's a 19 card, or a 10, or a number 1 card. So 10s are about the end of a cycle, 1s are about the start of a new cycle. I feel that there's either somebody watching you or somebody's, I don't feel it's a bad watching you, I feel like it's a protective watching you. Yeah, let's see what else comes through for you then, pile number 1. Let's move this here so you can see this better. What messages do we have for pile number 1 for Virgo, please? So we have Katumi with Cloak of Wisdom, and it says you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. Bridget with inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Kali Ma, facing fear. Somebody out there called Carla. Don't ask me why I was saying that then. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And I do feel, like I said with this card, is that you are fully protected. I feel there's people watching over you, maybe watching over your home as well. But there's something there that maybe some of you are protecting your home yourself. You've asked the angels to come in and protect you. I feel that some of you have recently gone through a dark night of the soul in the last few years, I feel. So the dark night of the soul is part of your spiritual awakening path, and I feel that's basically part of it is like a death and a rebirth. And I feel like we're seeing these skulls here. It's like you've gone through this death and a rebirth, you're igniting the flames again. I'd say it's within the last 5 years, I would say that this has happened. But you're getting the strength now to stand up for what you believe in, for what you believe to be true. Your own wisdom is shining through. And I feel that I do feel sometimes you've been wavering back and forth, as if you've been unsure of whether the path that you're on is the right path. But I feel like now it's time for you to share the things that you've learned with others now. It's time for you to start that new beginning that is actually coming up for you in December. So let's see what the tarot has for us. Number 1, please. I feel like, because I see a lot of red in these cards, I feel like some of you need to probably work on your, which makes sense with the house, your root chakra. So your root chakra is about your stability, your foundation, your basically your possessions, security, things like that, which is why I feel the home is here. Look, and the first card out is the 10 of Cups. Yeah, so it's about protecting your home, I feel. 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Fool. Yeah, I feel this is what you want in your life, is happiness, abundance, joy, financial stability. I feel that you've had to defend yourself, your home, your family, your community. You've had to defend things within your life. Because you're a powerful person, you are totally independent on your own. You've worked on yourself quite a lot, and I feel that like the past has caused a lot of heartbreak and overwhelm for you. And I do feel that, like I said, this new beginning with this 1 card here, the end of this cycle is over for you in December, and the new one is starting. It's just now you're just going to have to trust that what is coming in for you is the right things. It's just how you let go of this fear in your mind, is how do you work on yourself, like self-love, seeing the light in other people, and not worrying about the things that you can't control, basically. Let's see what else we have for you then. Pile number 1. I feel like some of you are overprotecting yourself. Because of what's happened in your past, and you don't want that to come back around again. But it's like I say with many things, is that what we put out into the world is what we get back. So basically, if we're worrying about things, the worry is still going to be coming back to us. If we pick the wrong partner, or we have something on our mind that's more negative, that will keep coming back into our lives. So it's about focusing on what you do want, focusing on the good, focusing on love, I feel like you've learnt a lot in this lifetime, and this is helping you move forward now. But I do feel, like I said, the end of this cycle is definitely over. A new one has begun for you in December, or is beginning for you in December. And I do feel that some of you, this new beginning is also around your psychic abilities. You're going to become a more visual in what you see. Because I see the third eye opening here after this face with fear. Maybe some of you have been a bit hesitant to actually allow your third eye to see things that are beyond this realm. So we've got details, a 43 card, mountain with the 6 card, encouragement with 54, come together with 8, commitment 36, and talisman 49. So yeah, there's that protection card again. So I feel like you guard in your heart. I feel like some of this with this commitment is around either family or old relationships that have hurt you in the past, and I feel like you look too much into it, or you've still got that playing on your mind, that some details are still being played over and over in your mind. But now it's like the light is shining on you now. It's like it's about not climbing that mountain anymore. It's about walking through that mountain because you found an easier way to do something. But just know that like your guide's there to help you to grow. They're here to guide you on the right path, and that's to take away this this worry and this pain and overwhelm, because there is a commitment, and I feel it's a commitment that you have to give to yourself, a commitment of I suppose of love, of joy, of happiness, but it's also a commitment to your gifts. So putting out into the world now what you can do. So you have the knowledge that you already you possess this within you, and I feel like when this work is done and this new beginning started, more things are going to come into your life on a spiritual nature, and this is when you'll be able to basically see that in other people to help them as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 angel answer cards. So if you have any questions, feel free to think about them now. I will be doing an overall message for the 3 cards, but like I said, please pause the video if you need more time to think of your questions. Yeah, you wanted mine, don't you? Yeah, 3, thank you. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. We have don't stop, helpful people, and no. So they are the answer to your 3 questions. Let's move them up a little bit. I don't think you can see them. Sorry about that. So if we can see them now. Yep. So the answer to your 3 questions is don't stop, helpful people, and no. So I feel that overall it's like don't stop working on yourself. I feel like it, and I'm getting goosebumps all over my body now. So it's like working on your spiritual abilities, working on, even though we see the chakras here, I do feel like you're fully protected, but I don't feel like you need to protect yourself as much as you have been doing, even though I do feel there's some protection that still needs to happen. I feel there's going to be people coming into your life, and I feel like it's more your spirit guides at the moment who are literally going to guide you on your new journey going forward. I do feel for whatever reason, I see this jumping out at me with the no. I feel somebody from your past or somebody in whatever heartbreak you've had in the past, I feel that this is coming back around. If it's a new relationship coming in, then saying no, don't even think about going there. And I think that's what you need to release at the moment. This is what causes you the heartbreak. And if it's like not just any type of relationship I can be talking about, family, love and relationships, like a romance, or even like a job and things like that. It's something that's hurt you in the past. That's something that didn't do you well, and it's I think it's going to try and come back around, and this is a no, don't even go there. So let's see what next steps that we can have for you, or for you to take in December, Virgo, pile number 1. Pile number 1 for December for Virgo, please. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Wands, the Hermit, the Judgment, and the Star. So I feel you're going to be called up. Like I said, you're being divinely guided here, but you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be called to action over something. I feel like you've done an awful lot of healing on yourself. I feel like now coming into December, this new cycle is starting because you've put that work in. I don't feel that, even though like there may be a little bit of healing to be done, I think this lesson, whatever way you want to say it, is coming back around for you to see whether or not you've learnt your lessons and you're looking at it from a different point of view. I feel there is more abundance and joy coming into your life because you're going to be able to give back to people. This could be in spiritual nature, or it could be financial based. But like I said, I feel that this is totally divinely guided. This healing for me, I feel like it's like more of a wish that you've been longing for. I feel like I said, you've done an awful lot of healing, and it's now time to let this start out of the bag now, is to shine your light out into the world and show people that you're ready to do more with your psychic gifts and your abilities. So let's just finish with one last piece of guidance for you there, pile number 1. Okay, oh, one turned over, so let's see what they are. So we have balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What is most important to you? And we have goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. Yeah, it's so, I feel like, I've seen the scales of justice here. That's what I'm saying. I feel that things are going to be balancing out for you in your life, and I feel it's like in the monetary situation. The goals, I believe, this is when you are going to, your gifts are going to enhance that you'll be able to put more wisdom out into the world, and it's great to think about them, even put them on paper and things like that, but it's like what action you're going to take. And I feel this is what you're being asked to do in December, is to start taking action on those goals now. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other 2 piles, and don't forget to go and check your moon, rising and Venus signs, as it will give you an overall picture of the messages for you in December. And if you are looking for any romance reading for December, then go and check that timestamp in the description box below. And I'll see you in your next one. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of Magic Stream. It is an 18 card or a 9. 9s to me are at the end of a cycle, 9 and 10. I do feel with this rainbow, what came to me was that during December, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I feel that that pot of gold at the end of that rainbow is getting closer and closer. And it's something that you have been praying for. You've been doing a lot of work, I feel. I also see that it's like you're going with the flow of life now, whereas instead of pushing against it, you're literally accepting what is, and letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore. So let's see, pile number 2, what messages come through for you then. Yeah, I feel like you've built your own foundation. You're about to start a brand new world of your own there. Let's see, what messages do we have for pile number 2 then, please, for Virgo for December. Okay. So we have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example and walk your talk. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And Krishna with devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized, you are loved unconditionally. And I do feel with, like I said, especially with this card, you've put in the work, you've done the inner work, you are literally an open book, I feel. And by that what I mean is you, whatever you feel or whatever messages you get through, you share with the world already. I feel that it's even though you've done all that work, I do feel part of it is that you need to understand where other people are coming from, and recognizing that every person has their own soul journey. So it's great to be able to share this wisdom and plant these seeds, but realizing that everyone else has to take their own step on that ladder to the next level. I feel some of you are healers. I don't feel it's healing that needs to be done for yourself. I feel like it's you wanting to help others through your healings. But I can see that you've got the passion inside you. You've got the willingness to actually guide people, to build their awareness of their own spiritual gifts. And I feel that you have literally taken that next step now to start sharing things with the world. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you. I feel like some of you are being called at a higher level with this Commander Ashtar. So he's the commander of Commander Ashtar is one of the Galactic Federation's commanders, and basically I feel like it's a next level that you're going up to, and I feel like it's because you put this work in, it's more galactic based, and you're being called to actually do work for them, to help the planet as well. I'm not saying off planet, even though that may be the case. I feel like it's healing of people on this planet because of the work you've done yourself. What else do we have for pile number 2 then, please? See what we have. We have the Sun, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, wow, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and I'm just going to go and get one more there for you. Wow. You've totally and utterly learnt your spiritual lessons. The 7s are all about spiritual lessons that come in, and I feel because you've learnt your lessons. Yeah, 2 of them wanted to come out. I'm going to leave, let's see if I can move them over a little bit. Because of you learning your lessons, I believe that there's a new opportunity being offered to you. And this is going to be offered to you around December time, I feel. I do feel though with them 2 cards, because I knew there was a bit of a space there to pull another card, but them 2 want to come out together. And I feel that if you let your ego overtake what you've worked on, then this is when I feel like this, with these 2 cards, that things won't work out the way they're supposed to, because that's how the reading was. And I see this new opportunity coming in for you, with somebody coming to offer you this new opportunity because you've worked on these spiritual lessons. I know this one can be a bit of a trickster, and I've seen it sometimes as robbing things from yourself more than other people, but I feel like it's now time that you probably have been robbing things from yourself because you haven't it's like you've taken, how can I say this, you've basically taken you haven't lived your life. I feel like saying it's like you've robbed yourself of your own life because you've been working on these gifts. And I feel that this is why this opportunity is coming in for you, is that it's one of joy, happiness, wish fulfillment, victory. You're being offered back an opportunity that's going to improve your life. And I feel that these 2 cards that have come out afterwards, the 5 of Swords and the Devil, is that, like, don't let your ego get in the way. This 5s can be conflict, and you can see these people walking away from this guy because it's like it's getting above your station, basically. It's like I feel like going, it's like, nah, I won. And I feel like it's that, and it's like, if you do that and let this happen, it's just like with this opportunity coming in, it's like if you basically turn around and go, no, look what I've got and you haven't got it, it's like that's an ego based thing. That's just not. And I feel like this is why it's saying is to put yourself in other people's shoes. How would they basically feel if you were like that with them? And I feel basically is that if this ego and I feel like you've worked on this quite a lot, and I feel that this is why you're being offered this now. But I feel like it's this lesson coming back around to say, are you going to be like, well, actually, do you know what, I'm better than everyone else? Or is it going to be, no, do you know what, I want to bring people with me, I want to offer this helping hand, I want to heal other people, rather than like this ego getting in the way. Because like I said, this looked absolutely fantastic, but it was like, it's as if somebody's head can go way above that and go, well, see, yes, I know I'm better than everyone else, but like at the end of the day, we're not. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So we are all one. We are all the same. It's just that what we put out in our life, or what we've decided to do in this lifetime, is different. But we, as the spiritual beings, are all the same. And it's now about working together, helping and supporting each other, not letting your ego take over. Whoa, that was powerful. So let's see what else we have coming through for you, pile number 2. But that doesn't mean to say that this isn't happening. I feel that this opportunity is going to come in for you. It's just how you deal with that. Are you going to let that ego take over, or are you going to use it to support others? Is it financial based? It could be. With that pentacle that's being offered, it could be a new job that is totally different to what you've done in the past, or as a healer, it could be a job like that. But I feel like it's one that it's going to be recognised by a lot of people. It's going to support a lot of people. And I feel that this is what's coming in for you. And if it's been a case in the past where, it's like I said, you've worked an awful lot on yourself. If it's been a case in the past where you haven't had as much money, or you had the money but you just didn't have an abundance of money, that's where you don't let it go to your head, because you can go and spend anything you want out there. You can go and spend like thousands, but has it helped people? That's where I feel like this is where your ego could potentially come into play. So we have Gentle Gardener, it's a 2 card. We have Movement with a 28 card. Details with the 43. Commitment with 36. Ghostlands with 17. And we have Stormfields with 9. Yeah, this is quite similar. I'm feeling is that if you you have been putting in the work, you are being watched spiritually. There are steps, possibilities coming forward for you, but it's about checking them finer details. It's like I said, and I think that's where your ego comes in. Is like be clear about what that new opportunity is. Yes, it will bring a lot of happiness and joy and abundance to you, but you need to know that you're going to be fully committed to doing the work that they're asking you to do. I feel with this Ghostlands and Stormfields is if that's where you're going to let your ego take over, this is what could potentially happen. You'll be going backwards. Ghostlands is things in the past that like basically have gone, and I feel that if you let your ego take over, you'll just end up going back into that cycle, where you're going to have to start all over again, and it'll take that bit longer this time. But I do feel, like I said, I feel the right decision for you is and I don't feel you're the person to let this ego take over, but there could potentially be people out there who will let that ego take over. So I'm going to pull some angel answer cards now. So if you have any specific questions, I will be pulling 3, so you can choose 3 questions if you wish. I will be reading them as a general overview of all 3 cards. So if you have any questions, feel free to pause the video if you need extra time. Okay, so we have perfect timing, no, and meditation brings answers. So they're the answers to your 1, 2, and 3 questions. Overall, I feel December is the time when this opportunity is definitely coming in. So like I said, I feel this no is I think some of you are going to be thinking, if it's monetary, I feel like some of you are going to be thinking, oh my God, I can go and buy a new house, I can go and buy a car, I can go and buy, which are okay things to do, don't get me wrong, but I feel it's bigger than that. I feel it's like, it's just things that will benefit you. And I feel that if you get to that, and there's nothing wrong, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong if you need a new house, but do you need a new house, or is it just because you want to change? I feel that if you have that money, then what are you doing to help others? So there's people who are homeless, people who are hungry. Do you understand what I mean? It's like there's people who are suffering day to day. So what is it that you want to do to help them people? So it's all about helping humanity as well. So I feel this is where you're being asked then, if this opportunity comes in, is to bring yourself back into your heart space. And if meditation does that, then go meditate. Do the things that, if you know that this opportunity is here, you need to use your intuition, you need to use your inner wisdom to basically make that right choice around that decision. But it's definitely coming in for you. I also feel like some of you, your DNA is going to get upgraded as well, and that can bring on different opportunities for you. So what next steps does pile number 2 need to take then in the month of December? Next steps for pile number 2, please. Next steps for pile number 2, please. One more, this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have the Magician, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Star, the King, the Knight of Cups, and the Justice card. Okay, so because you've been like I said at the beginning, I mean, you've put a lot of work into it, you've built your foundations, you are ready for this pot of gold to come to you. And I feel it is, like I said, it is the right time for you now. You can you have all the tools that you need, you can manifest anything that you want, and it's like you are that magician. You have magic surrounding you, and like I said, I feel like you're being watched. I mean, we're all being watched, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like your guides and people from above are basically watching what you've done, and you, because you've been helping others, there is that rushing in to actually well, I'm saying they're rushing in, they're coming in at the right time. I feel like if you make a rush or rash decision, there's going to be more healing that needs to be done. But I feel if you make that right decision, take your time, go back to your emotions, like I said, work on your what you're feeling from your heart. I feel that then this healing, and like this could be a meditation, go and take time out to consider the opportunity that you're being offered. But I feel like you will make the right one. I think it is a wish that you've been wanted. I mean, you've got the star card with the 9 of cups there. The wish is being fulfilled for you. It's just that don't make any rash or harsh decisions on yourself, but just know this is being guided karmically. So things are coming back for you because of things that have happened in your past or past life, that things are coming into balance for you now, and the justice is coming round, so that it's evening things out. But I feel that's why we don't want to rush into a decision, is because of the ego mind taking over. I think if this decision around commitment has to be made, it's a commitment for life, because things are changing. Like I said, I feel your DNA is being upgraded, and this is an overall life-changing decision that you have to make. So pile number 2, what other guidance do we need, or final piece of guidance for pile number 2, please? Look, meditate, yeah, exactly. Reconnect with your inner spirit, walk, practice yoga, meditate, or listen to music. So whatever you have to do to make that decision when this opportunity comes in, just know that you will be making the right decision for you. Just don't rush the decision. So pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate, please go check one of the other 2 piles, and also check your moon, rising and Venus signs, as it will give you an overall picture of the energies for you in December. If you want to look at anything to do with romance, don't forget there is a love reading at the end of this video. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Hi pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose the card of Solitude, and it's a 13 card, or that can be a number 4. So 4s are all around stability, security, and I don't know why this came to me, but the number 13 can be unlucky for some, but I feel that some of you think you've been unlucky in life, but I have a feeling that some of these messages that are coming out for you, you're going to realise that it's not about that yeah, there's a new path coming for you. I feel like the light is going to show you the way, and it's not going to be, maybe you've had an unlucky streak in the past, but I feel like the wheel is turning now in your favour. So let's see what, yeah, and I feel like you're climbing this ladder to success now. The doors were all closed for you in the past, but now it's I feel like they're going to be opening up for you in the month of December. So let's see what we have coming through for pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, please. Okay. Pile number 3. Thank you. Okay, so we have Diana with focused intention. It says, think about what you desire, set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. So yeah, so this ladder to success, it's climb higher. Joan of Arc, voice your truth, or voice of truth. Some of you need to speak a lot then, tell your truth to the world. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Gaia, earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to earth and stay grounded. Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And we have Odin with psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. I feel like you have done a lot of that with being in solitude. I feel like that you've spent a lot of time on your own. I feel that some of you feel that that was like an unlucky time for you. However, I feel because you've spent that time on your own, it's actually put you in, it's made you do that inner work on yourself. I feel now is the time that it's time to come out of this place of loneliness, place of I don't want to say depressed state, because I don't feel like it is. I just feel like it's time for you to move out of your comfort zone, basically. It's time for you to move up in the world. Like I said, this doorway is about to open for you. The light is shining for you to follow that and climb that ladder of success. But I feel there's things that you need to say. For whatever reason you're put into this solitude place, this lonely place, is that I feel like you need to voice that to the universe. If it's a specific person or situation that's happened to you, does not necessarily mean that you have to say it to them. We as spiritual beings hear everything. Our higher selves hear everything. So if you feel you need to say something, because it could be to somebody who has passed, and no matter what, they'll still hear you. You need to get it off your chest, and I feel that this is what you need to do. You need to voice to them how whatever situation got you into this, how it made you feel at the time. I feel like once you do that, a lot of spiritual things will start happening for you. There'll be more focus around your spiritual gifts, but you need to stay grounded, because when you come out of this place of loneliness, darkness, or however you've been feeling, you can especially climbing that ladder, you can go too far. You can go not too far, but you can go you can be on a really good high, and if you go too quickly, then it's like you can become like the fog will be there again. There's no clarity, and this is why you need to keep grounded, is that, or you can get like vertigo, like like as if like everything is like waves. I want to say like wave. You need to keep yourself grounded, and it's only because your vibration has shot up so quickly, and that's how because these portals, and this could happen around the 12/12 portal for you, this gateway that's being opened, I feel like there's something going to be happening around that, but you need to keep yourself grounded at all times, because I feel like you could get into that state where you are feeling like you've got vertigo or dizziness or things like that. Let's see what the tarot has for you there, pile number 3. So if you're not sure what I mean by staying grounded, I do have a free PDF the link's in the description box below, and it'll just tell you how to keep your energy protected and how to ground yourself on a daily basis. So what do we have from the Tarot for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3. Whoa, they all want to come flying out on this one, don't they? Yep, told you. And I think that one, a couple more, but like, it's what needed to come out. We have Justice, the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Devil, Temperance, the King of Swords, the Hierophant, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Can we get that in? Yeah, just about. So I feel the wheels are turning in your favour now. So I see this Justice as things coming back into balance. So like whatever darkness, bad things have happened to you in the past, karma is turning the other way for you, which is why I feel that this light is shining above you now. It's time for you to step into that. I feel like the hurt and pain that's happened in the past is coming back around. I feel that the messages that are coming through for you, because you've been in this place for so long, can feel a bit because I see this Devil card there, and to me it's like it could possibly feel a bit not overwhelmed is not the right word. I just feel it's like you don't know whether to believe the messages that you're getting through, because you've been hurt so much in the past. But like this Temperance card, this is about now, like I said, it's bringing things back into balance. It's time for you to walk your path to clarity, peace, joy and happiness, because at the end of the day, what happened in the past was all lessons that you wanted to go through coming onto this planet, and I feel that these lessons have been learnt now. The things that have hurt you in the past and that have now come to an end, and it's time for you to move into your own abilities. It's a time for you to stand up for yourself now, to work on the things that you want in your life. So it's knowing what is it that you want in your life, because things are coming back into balance for you. If you've been stuck in this lonely place, in this dark place, it's like saying now in December, no, the time is for you now. You tell us what you want, and if the tables are right for you, they will come back to balance out. But I do feel, look, I see the keys here on this Hierophant. The keys to this door is about to open for you in December, and it's going to be quick. I feel it's not going to be a slow process, and that's why you shouldn't let these these messages that, like, do you know, that little devil on your shoulder and the little angel, don't let that ego pull you down again, because it can, because you've been in this place for so long. It's like the messages that are coming through, you're going to still think that they're either wrong because you haven't felt able to get out of this situation, or the messages that are coming through is this devil one saying, like, don't be stupid, why would they offer you this, or why would you be entitled to, do you know, it's them things that are your ego devil side of you that want to keep you stuck in this rut. And now it's time for you to come out of that. Like I said, the tables are turning. This is being divinely guided. You need to see the truth now. You need to see the clarity of and take away that fog that's been going on in your mind. Wait, gosh, they all wanted to come out then. This one, thank you. So we have Spark with a 34 card, Sacred Pool with 47, Moonlight 51, Deep Freeze 26, Goblins number 5, and Metamorphosis 25. Yeah, there's going to be something in December that's literally going to spark you to change things in your life. It's things that have been destined for you. However, I do feel with this Moonlight being by the devil here, and the Deep Freeze is like they want you to feel stuck. They don't want to show you what's beyond, because the moon in the tarot is all about hidden things that have been hidden behind something. And I feel like with this Moonlight, it's about time you turned around now. It's like it's turning, like I said, turn the wheel in your favor now. Things are going to change rapidly for you. You'll see that the way you've been living has been it's been wrong. Basically, it's been an illusion. It's like see these two butterflies I see here. It's like this is where you've been living is like a small, I mean, I think it's a butterfly coming out of a cocoon, but it's like you've been small, and it's like when this metamorphosis changes you, it's about growing then. Sorry about that, I just somebody called to the door. So yeah, so what I was saying is like there'll be some sort of like spark or light bulb moment that you'll have in your life, and this is, like I said, this was all planned. I feel like it's like a divine timing, because I say this to a lot of people, is that God never put us on this planet to suffer. So whatever you've gone through in the past, this is why things are coming back. Things are coming to light now, but don't let this ego keep you stuck in the past or stuck where you are, because things are about to change in your life. Like I said, this butterfly, this is you about to grow bigger out of this cocoon, and it's not staying stagnant. It's more so sevens are also about like I said, spiritual lessons. And it's about you learning more about what's actually going on spiritually in your life now. So I'm going to pull 3 Angels Answers cards. If you have any questions, there will be 3, like I said, so they can be the answer to your questions. I am going to read them as a general reading for all 3 of them. So if you need time to answer or ask these questions, then please pause the video. Thank you. So we have no, within the next few months, and recovery. Okay, so they are your answers to your specific questions. Overall then, what I would say is, I feel that this within the next few months is because you've been in such a lonely, dark place. I feel like saying is that it's going to take you, even though it's a reading for December, I think that that spark will set something off in you. And I feel that you've said, no, do you know what, I'm not going to stay the way I am now. This is a no, I'm not staying where I am. I am literally now going to move forward and to help heal myself. I feel you are being guided, like I said, you're being divinely guided to do this. It's just, I feel that these messages are going to come into your ear and you'll be like, no, that's not right. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to basically make that choice and saying, no, I want better things in my life. I can have whatever I want. It's just that I've just been I've been taken over, basically. I feel like saying being taken over by that person there. Ooh, okay, I got the EBGBs by saying that. So next steps for pile number 3, please. Next steps for pile number 3 for the month of December. But yeah, I do feel, I mean, when we need to work on ourselves, it's not a quick process. There will be guided messages coming in for you, I feel, but I feel within the next few months is the time that it's going to take for you to actually get out of this place and move forward in your life. Okay, so what do we need to, what cards do we need for next? That's too many cards. Next steps for pile number 3, please. Okay, so we have the Sun, the World, 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. And yet I feel like this top row is you saying, no, it's time for you to come out of the darkness into the light. I said the end of this cycle is finishing up for you. New beginnings are starting for you, new opportunities coming in, one that is going to be victorious for you. You, I feel, have been planting the seeds while you've been in this lonely place, because I feel like you've wanted more out of life, and I feel like they're ready to harvest, because there's one fell on the floor here. They're ready to be picked, basically. I do feel with the 2 8s here that you've felt trapped for so long that now it's time to move in that new or on that new path now. 8s are also about stability and abundance as well, and I feel that you said you must have been saying it that you've been struggling for so long that now it's like, no, it's like, why should I struggle? It's time for me to get what I deserve in my life now. And I feel there'll be some sort of spark or light bulb moment that happens for you in December that's going to move you on that path to help you move forward. And it could be, like I said, around the 12/12 portal. So let's see what final piece of guidance we need for pile number 3, please. Final piece of guidance for pile number 3. Okay, so we have create. Unlock your creative side with dance, music, art, or writing, and express yourself. So I feel this is also about creating your own world. You create what you want in your life. And you know what? Don't let this devil on your shoulder tell you otherwise. Because at the end of the day, what you feel is right for you is what you need to do. It's not about other people. So, like I said, the tables are turning now, and it's about time that you worked on you now, not on anybody else. Well, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate, please choose one of the other 2 piles, and also check your moon, rising and Venus sign for an overall picture of the messages for you in December. And if you want any messages around love, that reading will be coming up next. Thank you. Hi Virgo, so here is your love reading for December. What I will be doing is the cards I choose will be overall message. So if you are single, separated, in a relationship or married, I will see what the cards say, and whatever comes to me will be relevant for you at this time. If you don't resonate with them, please go check your other signs in your chart. So Virgo, what do we have for Virgo in December with regards to love? Whoa, there's a lot come out here, so let's see how we're going to do this. I feel like I've even got one on the floor, so 1 second. Okay, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And children. Your love life is being affected by children. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Deception, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And express your love, go ahead and make this the romantic gesture. Okay, so I feel overall then this is for people who are single. I feel that is things that have happened to you in the past, because in a way I feel like it's a little bit like that. Okay, I feel that it's there's been a lot of attraction around people in the past, or people being attracted to you. I feel that when they get to know you, then these feelings come out in them, and I feel that there's been a bit of deception around this. I feel there's either been to other people in your relationship. Yeah, and I want to say either a married couple, see this married couple here, either a married couple or children in a relationship somewhere. So whether you've been involved with a married man or woman, I feel that that's behind you. I do feel with the children as well that if you were in this relationship and they had children, or vice versa, is that is what made you realise that this isn't right for you. Because it's sort of like the guilt, isn't it? It's like the guilt of okay, so if you're single and you're watching this and you put yourself in their shoes and you were married and they were cheating, they came to you and you were cheating on your wife or husband, then it's like, is that right? You wouldn't want that to happen, vice versa. And I feel now it's time for you to call in the person who you're supposed to be with. I feel it's time to think about what it is and who it is that you want in your life. What type of partner do you want? Is it one that has caused pain like this? I think this has to be left in the past, and I feel like it's like not, and I've said this in the majority of them, is see, who we call in is a reflection of us. So if we have all the doubt, all the worry, all of the negative feelings that we had around previous relationships, to me that's now saying then you're still going to keep getting that in your life. And I feel now it's time for you to say what it is that you want. It's time for you to call in who your partner, who is meant for you in your life. So what does your partner look like energetically? So like, is it that they are loving, kind, considerate, generous, I don't know, aligned to your soul? What is it that you actually want in a relationship now? It's not about the things that you don't want in your relationship, because I can see that this is going to lead, when you do that, and I feel like that really should be there, express your love. It's like, what is it that you want? Who do you want to call in? Because it's like, because what it's going to lead to is a commitment at the end of this. Okay, so what else do we have for Virgo, please, for December? Thank you. Ooh, pull this one up, look. Maybe some of you need to go away and think about what you do want. So we have the Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that what you wanted in the past, it's about calling in now somebody who, like I said, is more aligned to your soul, I feel. It's bringing two people together, but I also feel that with this, it's like it's going to be something completely different. It's like this person's going to turn your world upside down, and it's because they're not who you would normally go for. See, I'm getting two kings here with one queen, and not one of them matches. And I feel that you're coming to the realization that everything you've worked for in the past has not been the right thing for you. I feel that what's coming in now for you is going to be this big enlightenment, that like basically you're going to realize that like who you thought you loved, or the type of person that you thought was a match, is not going to be that match. It's going to be somebody completely different. But we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. It's a brand new start with someone. It's a brand new love coming in. Somebody who is matched to you, but not what you necessarily thought your match was. And like I said, I feel like they're gonna rock your world. They're gonna turn your world upside down, because it's something completely different to what you've been expecting. What else do we have for Virgo then, please? What else do we have for Virgo? Oh wow, that's too many. Oh, there's one turned upside down, I think, or back to front in here, so that one's obviously for you. Let's see. Unless I'm seeing things. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So what do we have? We have... Okay. Let's I feel that's there. So keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel that's what's happened with you in the past. Girl with a snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Then we have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited, message arrives, text, call, email, or I think that's hoovering, it says there. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And healthy choices, making healthy choices in life, in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And I feel that this is what it is. It's like this choice that is being made. I actually feel like that's this, is that this is what's happened in the past. These are the people that you've gone for in the past, like either that one night stand, somebody who is a bit narcissistic towards you. And I feel here, once you make that decision to call in this soulmate of yours because they match you, they basically match your energy, that's when you'll get these messages and you'll know that you're making the right choice this way. But just know during December that if you do that work during December, then this match will come in for you, and don't expect it to be somebody who you've gone for in the past. If you've put the work in to say what it is that you want going forward, then like I said, this person's going to come in and turn your world upside down. Ooh, Virgo, that's exciting. So these are your messages. If they don't resonate with you, please go choose one of your other signs in your chart, your moon, rising or Venus sign, as they may resonate more. If you do like this, I'd be grateful if you please give me a like, share, comment below if you so wish, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other videos. And I'll talk to you in the next reading. Thank you.